Okay, so all by Prateek Kuhad. Before starting this video, please listen carefully to what I'm about to say. There are a few things you really need to know before you start learning this song. Okay, so first is the channel Bro Barrel. He already made a lesson for this, but he did only the intro, which is same as the verse. But what I'm doing is a little different. I'm not saying he did it wrong. I mean, I'm teaching what I think it is being played, and he taught what he thought is the right. I'm not saying who is the right. Second thing, tabs. I will not put tabs in this because you cannot put this thing in tabs precisely. The tuning of the guitar. The guitar is tuned in G, open G. How to tune it? So your last string, the sixth string will be, which is your E string. This will be D. Your A string will be G. Tuned down, okay? E will be tuned down to D. A will be tuned down to G. Then the D string remains D, G string remains G, B string remains B. Okay, so second, third and fourth string are not tuned in to a different note. First string is again D. Okay, the E string will be D. So first and last is D. Okay, so D, G, D, G, B, D. Okay, the next thing is strumming. The soul of the song lies in the strumming, means this end. You really need to have a good grip of rhythm if you want to play this, just like the recording. For that, you can just practice this. Put your palm on the bridge, slightly touching the strings, and palm mute them, and play the G string. Okay. This is down. When you play down, play the these last three strings, and when you do the up strum, just play the G string. Get comfortable with this. Okay, this is very much used in this song. Try not to hit the second string. It's okay if you do it, but try not to. Okay, get comfortable with that. Okay, so when he's playing this song live, he's actually putting capo on the second fret, so that will make the song in the A major. But the original song is played without the capo in the G major scale, so that's how I'm teaching. I'm teaching you how it is played on the record. Okay, so let's start. The first is intro and the verse. The both are same. Okay, so first is. How to do this? Well, okay, so whenever I say down strum, that will mean we will play a slightly palm muted the lowest three string. Okay, slightly muted. Put your second finger on the fifth fret of the fourth string and your first finger on the fourth fret of the third string. Okay, I hope you got that. And do this 2 times. This palm muted strum 2 times. Then play the third string open. Okay, lift up your first finger. And hammer on the fourth fret of the G string. Okay. Then play the fourth string. Okay, so down strum 2 times, then third string open and hammer on to fourth fret of the third string and fourth string fifth fret, okay. Then again down strum, muted down strum. Okay. Then hammer on then play the open fourth string and hammer on the fifth fret. Okay. Then again play the third string. Your first finger is already on the fourth fret of the third string. Okay. So this is the tune. Hammer on the fifth fret 0 to 5, fourth string, and fourth fret of the third string. So from the start. And again this muted down strum, palm muted down strum. Okay, then do this. On the third string, do this hammer and pull 0 4 0. Hammer on to fourth fret of the third string, then pull it to 0 again. then again play the third string open. Okay, so on the third string is like this. Then again the palm muted down strum and play the third string open. When he's shifting, he's actually playing this. Okay, he's not doing this, which sounds like, but that's not how he's playing it. Okay, so this will be the first part. Then put your third finger on the fourth fret of the fourth string and your second finger on the second fret of the third string. Okay, but don't play the third string right now, and do this. 2 down strum, palm muted down strum on the last top 3 strings, lowest 3 string. Okay, then play the third string open and hammer on to second fret of third string. Then play the fourth string where your third finger is already there on the fourth fret of it. Okay, okay. So from the starting, okay, then he's doing this. So for that, let the fourth string open, then put your third finger on the fourth fret of the fifth string and put your first finger on the second fret of the fourth string. Okay, he's actually not playing this note. Okay, but he's putting it there, so slightly you can hear the sound in the background. Sometimes not at all, but sometimes it's ringing. So it doesn't matter if you play this note or not. I don't play it, I don't like it, I do this. Okay, so that's how he's actually trying to play. So fourth string open, then play the fifth string with your third finger on the fourth fret, then again third string open. Okay, then move your third finger on the fifth fret of the fifth string. So, and put your now second finger on the fourth fret of the fourth string like this. Okay, so this part is the last part is. Okay, okay, so I'm playing the second part. Okay, then again play the fifth string with your third finger already on the fifth fret, then play the third string open, then again do the same, play the fifth string and third string open. Okay, so this is the last 4 notes. Okay, you can clearly hear this. You can clearly hear this part. Okay, this bass playing this. And keep this hand very rhythmic when you are doing this down strums. Okay. Okay, so I'm playing the whole part slowly. I hope you got that. I hope I'm not confusing anyone. Okay, that is the intro and the verse. So this pattern will repeat few times during the verse also. Then we are in the chorus. So in the chorus there are 3 chords. Okay, so the chorus starts with this chord. It's actually E minor. Okay, so put your fourth finger or third finger. He's actually using his fourth finger. It doesn't matter. He's using his fourth finger, so that's how I'm showing you this. Put your fourth finger on the fourth fret of the fifth string and your first finger on the second fret of the fourth string. Okay, so like this. His hand is like this, and he's doing again this down strum, this palm muted down strum 2 times, then second string open, then third string open, then again down strum and third string open. Okay, then A minor 7, sorry, C. It's actually C because of the tuning. Okay, so it's like A minor. Hold the A minor chord but lift off your third finger, so in the shape of A minor 7 you can say. Okay, so your second finger is on the second fret of the fourth string and your first finger is on the first fret of the second string. Okay, then do the same that we did on the E minor chord. Okay, okay, down, down, up, up, and up are second string and third string, and again down and third string. Okay, then we'll do this that we did in the beginning, the very first line that we did. But actually when he's doing it in the verse, he's actually holding the G chord like this. Okay, like your third finger on the 5th fret of the 4th string, your second finger on the 4th fret of the 3rd string, and your first finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. So like this. Okay, on the 4th, 3rd and 2nd string, 5, 4 and 3 fret. Okay, like a staircase. Okay, so he's playing it like this. But the notes are the same. Okay, so there is no change. But when he's playing it second time, and in the second verse he's actually playing it third time, so there is a filler that he plays whenever he can in the chorus part. So it's a very minor filler. He's actually doing this once in every chorus. So that happens in the G chord. Hold this G chord like this, these 3 fingers. Okay, 5. So 5, 4 and 3rd fret on the strings of 4th, 3rd and 2nd, and put your 4th finger on the 5th fret of the 1st string. Okay, so like this. Your 4 fingers are engaged in this chord. Then do this again, this muted down strum 2 times. Then play the 1st string. Then again down and play the 2nd string, but very fast like this. Then do this. The hammer on 3rd string 0 to 4 on 3rd string. Okay, 0 to 4 hammer, and play the 2nd string, 3rd fret. Your 1st finger is already here. Okay, then again we did what we did before on the 4th string, hammer pull, that we did in the intro also. Okay, so that is the same. Only this little bit changes. Okay, so this remains the same, hammer pull on the 3rd string 0 4 0, then again 3rd string open, then this muted down strum and 3rd string open. Okay, so like this is the last part. Okay, so like that's how this part is played. Then when he's playing this 3rd time, again he's doing this. Okay, but then 4th time he's doing this. The last chord changes. Okay, instead of G we are doing this. Put your 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string and your 4th finger on the 4th fret of the 4th string. Okay, so just like the first chord, but these fingers will shift. Okay, like this. 1st finger is on the 5th string and the 4th finger is on the 4th string. This one is on the 2nd fret, this one is on the 4th fret. Okay, and the last string is mute. Okay, and again do this and play 2 muted down strum and 4th string open. Then again do it. So 2 times 3rd string, then again down strum, then again 3rd string. So that cycle keeps repeating. Then again we are back in the verse. Okay, then again comes the chorus part. Then there is the bridge part. Very easy to play actually. So just like we did this G chord, we will slide it up to 10th fret. So now the strings are 4, 3 and 2, and the frets are 10, 9 and 8 with your 3rd, 2nd and 1st finger, and your 4th finger on the 10th fret of the 1st string. Okay, and play like crazy. Okay, down, 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 up, down, up. Okay, okay, this is the first chord. This is actually D. Then second chord is G. For that, move it 1 fret behind and switch your 1st and 2nd finger. Okay, your 1st finger will be now on the 3rd string, 7th fret, and your 2nd finger will go down to 8th fret, 2nd string. Okay, so like this. Okay, so again I am saying your 3rd finger on the 4th string, 9th fret, your 1st finger on the 7th fret, 3rd string, your 2nd finger on the 8th fret, 2nd string, your 4th finger on the 9th fret, 1st string. Okay, okay, then again the 3rd chord is just like this D chord that we did, but on the 12th fret. Okay, so your 3rd, 2nd and 1st strings are on 12th, 11th and 10th fret of 4th, 3rd and 2nd string, and your 4th finger still on the 1st string, 12th fret now. Okay, so this chord will be played twice. Okay, so when he's playing this last time, he's actually strumming it only once, then 3rd time. So that's how he's playing the last chorus, going crazy over it. This song very much relies on your right hand, very rhythmic. So it's very hard to make proper taps for this. I don't know if it's even possible. Maybe someone will put it in the future. Till then you will have to work with what I just taught you. It's a great song, and happy birthday to me. It's my birthday and I just gifted you this song. Okay, thank you for watching and please subscribe.